Hi, I'm gonna be filming a drunk get ready with me today. I'm gonna be drinking Patrón. I'm not gonna lie, I honestly drank something beforehand, so I'm kind of like feeling a little messed up, but I'll see how this goes. So first I'm gonna push my hair back. Alright, let me pour one shot of Patrón right now. Okay, cheers. I still have some. So usually how I start off is I conceal. Yeah, I guess today I'm just gonna be talking about the time I broke my arm. I have this really large scar here. When I was, I don't remember how old I was actually, but I know the date that it happened. It was February 12th, 2012. I ended up doing track and field because I wanted to avoid doing PE. I wasn't sprinting, but I think I had a problem with the way I was running or something, like my shins. I wasn't running right, so each time I would run, it literally, like my legs would hurt. So I ended up having to switch to hurdling. And hurdling was like really bad. The hurdles were so tall and I don't know, I think they literally came up to here and I had to jump over them. So, and I did not like jumping over them because they were so scary. So I think we were having a training day or something because I think we were gonna have a competition or something soon. And I remember telling my coaches that I could not jump over the hurdles because it was just like really scary and it was really high, so I was telling them that like I don't feel comfortable jumping over them, and they're like,
oh, well, if you want, like, you can jump over the lower ones when you practice.
so I was like, oh, okay. I was running with one of my friends. For some reason this day I decided not to jump over the shorter hurdles. I just wanted to jump over the taller ones. Basically I tried jumping over it, and then when I landed, my foot got caught on the hurdle. So when I was landing, I tried grasping my fall with this arm, and then I guess my elbow fractured, but then what I saw first was like, I have a scar here, and there was like a bump popping out of my wrist. So I only thought that my wrist was up or something, but I guess I fractured my elbow too. Anyways, I'm gonna take my second shot and then keep talking about the story. Okay, well anyways. Yeah, so basically I was running next to my friend, my foot got caught, and then I landed, wrist was all up and like a bump was sticking out. So that's when I was like, oh my god, like I think I broke my arm. The thing I was like most worried about is like I don't want to get surgery because I hate surgery. I'm gonna be using my compact cushion. It's number 23 Natural Beige. The only thing running through my mind was, oh my god, like my arm's up, like I don't want to get surgery. And my track and field coach at the time was literally, he found out that I broke my arm. Actually no, he didn't even think I broke my arm. I think he just thought that it was like sprained or something, and then he was like, oh, just go to the oh, what is that called? It's like that place where they do like physical therapy kind of for you, but it's like at the school. I don't know, whatever that place was, I went there because like the nurse was there, and then she was like making a splint for my arm. I had to call my mom and tell her that like I think my arm was up. And then my coach was like, I don't think it's broken, but like you should go get an x-ray done at like urgent care. Because I think he like really just didn't care. He just thought that like nothing happened. My mom ended up coming. She was freaked out because I think like a few years back, like my brother broke both of his arms at the same exact time. So I think my mom was worried that like my arm was broken. My arm just felt like nothingness, I would say. Like it felt like nothing. I was more so thinking about like, I don't want to get surgery. So I didn't think about the pain or anything, like, or at least I didn't think it hurt. What ended up happening after that?
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, so my mom came to pick me up. I got in the car and then she took me to urgent care to get my x-ray done. Oh yeah, when I was waiting to get checked in at urgent care, I just kept telling my mom, I was like, oh my god, like I do not want to get surgery, like, and I was telling her that like my arm didn't hurt, even though like a bump was literally sticking out of my arm. Yeah, what happened after that? Yeah, so I got the surgery done, and then I was what happened? I literally don't remember. Actually, no, I do remember. I got my x-ray done, and then they told me that I just shot my PV blender. Yeah, they told me that not only was my wrist fractured, but like my elbow got fractured as well. So then I was like, oh like I'm gonna have to get surgery now. They ended up telling us to go to the hospital after that. So my mom drove us to the hospital, and then I think she called my dad or something. I don't remember, or like something happened. I think my sister and brother were at home, but I did my consultation, and then they were like, okay, you need to get surgery. Literally right when they said that, I was like bawling, because I was like, I didn't want to get surgery. I went through the surgery, and then when I came back out of the surgery, I was still like really messed up because of the anesthetics that they used or whatever. I just kept telling my parents that I love them, stuff like that, while I was like really messed up, and I was like, oh, like thanks for like being with me when I'm getting my surgery done and stuff. Yeah, the hospital food, I do not like the taste of it. It just reminds me of plain food, and plain food makes me feel sick. Like throw up worthy sick. But they did bring in this cute little beagle dog, and it was so cute. It was like half falling asleep. Oh yeah, I had like an IV, the IV tube like sticking out of my arm still. So when I had to use the restroom, like my mom had to help walk me there, because like I literally have the tube in my arm and I'm like trying to haul myself to the restroom. I can't tell if my camera's about to die or not. Before that, let me take another shot. This is my third. But after that, what happened? I literally don't remember. I got the surgery, and then, oh yeah, oh my god. So my arm basically has this scar, and what happened is they didn't stitch my arm after this surgery, they stapled my arm. And they literally stapled it like 24 times or something. It was really traumatizing. A few weeks later, they were like, oh, come back and we're gonna take off the staples for you. When they took off the staples, I was like awake, so they told me to take Advil beforehand. It was like really traumatizing. I'm gonna go in next with my Morphe. It's my setting powder, but it's, let me see what color. It's like in brightening pink. I just put this on the areas where like I think I get oily the most. Yeah, so basically I was awake when they removed my staples, and I was so freaked. Like, the person who was removing the staples, he was like, oh, like, wow, like, he was getting like ahead of himself. He was like,
oh, like, should I try removing like 2 at once?
and I was like, what the f? So it was really freak. And then what happened after that? Oh, you know what? I was actually supposed to, so I remember. So basically, I don't know if I said this already. I basically broke my arm on the 12th of February, which is like 2 days before Valentine's Day. My family had already booked a trip to Mammoth for like, I don't know if it was that week or like the week after, but because I broke my arm, we had to cancel the trip, and I felt so bad. But after that, I was like, okay, I'm not doing sports ever again. And what happened after I broke my arm is when I came back to school, that coach, he didn't even know that my arm was broken. I'm pretty sure he like still never knew. Wait, what was I saying? He didn't know that I broke my arm, and then did he know? Whatever, I don't know. But I do know that I got exempt from doing sports for like the rest of the year. So I was like really happy about that. But then when the following year came, I went back into track and field, and then the coach was doing like roll call or something like that, and then it wasn't only directed at me, but he was like naming off every one of my friends who were in hurdling with me, and they were like after he would call out their names, he'd be like, oh, like, are you gonna take track and field more serious now? So when he said my name, and then he said that, I was like, what the hell?
Like, I literally broke my arm.
I sent him an email that day, and I was like, oh, like, just to let you know, like, I don't know if I'm gonna stay in track and field for that long, because I don't want to do hurdling again. And then the very next day, he was acting like a fake and was like,
oh, like, you're Patrick, right? Like, you're the one who broke your arm.
I'm like, yeah, you don't have to do hurdling, like, you can switch to sprinting, or like, you don't have to jump over like the high hurdles anymore. And I was like, okay, like, why are you saying this now after like you literally called me out in front of like everyone on the track team? Anyways, here's my 4th shot. I have history with Patrón. I literally drank this, I think like 2 years ago on New Year's, and I didn't throw up or anything, but it literally f***ed me up that day because I took like literally 8 shots. This is my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I'm gonna use the color Puree.
Oh wait, oh my god.
I didn't take this off. I still keep covers on my makeup brushes because like I don't want them to get dirty. I'm gonna go in with the color Puree, and then I basically just put it around my eyes. What the hell? I put it on my upper eye and then my lower eye as well. And I can't tell if I look normal or not right now. And then I'll do this eye now. I was definitely experienced because that was the first time I broke my arm. And I remember when I was younger and I think at elementary school, there would be kids who would come to school in casts. And then they would get their cast signed by their classmates. And I remember when I was younger, I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. Like, I wish I, this sounds really bad, but I was like, I wish I broke my arm so that I could have people sign my cast. And then when it finally happened and I broke my arm, that was like not a fun experience. I was like, I wouldn't wish that upon anyone. Ew, and then when they took off the cast, oh my god, like my arm literally looked like alien-ish. Like, my arm was literally like so frail and skinny, and then like because your arm's like trapped inside the cast, like hair starts growing really thick under there because it's like so moist down there. It looked so freak after they took the cast off. Like I got so freaked out because I was like, oh my god, my arm looks like an alien. Like, and then what was I saying? Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna take my next shot. This is like the 5th shot. But yeah, Patrón's so good. Like I love tequila over vodka because I don't know, something about it just tastes better. Vodka just is so plain and disgusting. The 5th shot.
Maybe I like it because it sounds like my name.
And then now I'm gonna take the Summer Yum color, which is right here. And then I just put this in the outer corners. Oh, wait, that was too high up. I put it in the corner, like outer corners of my eye. Let me try blending this out because it looks really up. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Let me get my sponge to blend this out because it looks really bad right now. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, I just put it in the corners of my eye and then I try to blend it out just to give me a smoke eye effect. Okay, and then let me do the other eye now. Yeah, breaking my arm was not a fun experience. I'd definitely say that was traumatizing. Some of the who I wasn't friends with in check and field, they literally made lies and they were like, oh yeah, like
that guy Patrick, when he fell, like his arm literally, like his bone ripped out of his arm and his arm was bleeding.
And stuff like that. And I was like, that never happened. Like, when did that ever happen? My arm did not split out of the bone did not split out of my arm. My arm was normal. I was wearing a hoodie that day. The only thing that was visible was a bump over my wrist, and that's how I knew I up my arm. But then they were trying to spread lies and be like, oh,
his arm was like literally bleeding, like
I don't even know. I was just like, what the hell? Like, don't speak on my name if you don't know me. It was annoying. Yeah, and then I remember when my mom came to pick me up in the car next to me, I looked over and it's one of those who was making the rumor. Oh, yeah. Okay, I can't tell if this looks normal or not, but I think it looks good enough. Like, it looks kind of like how I do it.
Let me take another shot.
Hold on. I don't know if this is shot number 6 or 5, but I think it's 6, I don't know. Let me just go back on some of my areas, what I did my concealer because I don't know if I concealed enough. But yeah, that breaking arm experience was not fun at all. Like, the only good thing is I didn't have to do anything for like the rest of the year. I'm not an athletic person. I mean, I like exercising now, but like jumping over a hurdle, like what the f? Who invented that? Why would anyone want to invent jumping over a hurdle? That's just crazy to me. I still have like a metal plate in my arm. They said that, I think they said that after a few years, if I wanted to, I could, oh, oh, whatever. Anyways, they said that I could take out the metal plate from my arm, but like, I don't want to do surgery again. Why would anyone want to go through surgery again? So I don't want to go through surgery again just to take out the metal plate. Sounds like a lot of work and trauma. I don't know if my camera is gonna die. Oh my god, what song is this? Oh my god, this song, it's really good. I'm not normal right now. It's starting to hit me. Oh my god, I feel like this video really sucks. I'm just gonna bake again because I feel like my scars are so noticeable. Yeah, I used to be on Accutane. When I was in high school, my acne was so bad. It got to the point where I literally felt like embarrassed. Like I straight up told my mom, I was like, okay, I need to do something about my skin because I feel like embarrassed to even like look anyone in the eye. My skin was literally like purple. And I ended up going on Accutane, and when I was on Accutane, I think it was my senior year of high school.
Was it senior year or junior?
Okay, I literally don't know, but it was one of those. What happened?
Yeah, I went on Accutane.
I went on Accutane, and then basically, my skin was so dry and sensitive that I would literally get like nosebleeds at school. Okay, it literally cut out for some reason, I don't know why. But yeah, my nose would literally bleed at school, and I was like, oh my god, like...
Don't mind me, just give me a tissue. Let me go to the restroom.
But it was so bad. Like, I used to literally get nosebleeds at school, and people would be like,
oh my god, like what is wrong with him?
Thank god for the Accutane, because it really cleared up my skin, but the side effects were like up. Like, I don't know if I still have side effects from Accutane or not. Like, my hair falls out like a lot more when I take showers now. Like, it just comes out. I don't know if it's from Accutane, but I don't know. Okay, let me take another shot. Accutane saved my skin. I don't know if it's junior, senior, I don't remember. When 2021 hit, I don't know if it's because I used this product that my aunt got me, but it was this like spin brush. And I usually don't use wash brushes for my face, like I use my hands. Like, it was a spin brush, and I decided to use it, and I was like, oh, like...
I'm gonna use it for the first time ever.
So I ended up doing it for like 2 days in a row or something, and my skin got so up, like my skin broke out. My skin was breaking out so bad that I ended up getting laser hair removal. And now, like, I don't really have to shave anymore from laser hair removal, like...
What happened?
And then I just have to shave every, like, once in a while. Like, I shave, like, a few...
No, I literally shaved today.
Oh my god, my camera's literally about to die. Yeah. I don't know if the camera looks normal. Ugh.
Let me call my friend.
Oh my god, I'm, like, trying to film a video right now.
And I'm so up. Okay, wait, let me take my next shot.
Oh my god. I tried talking about like the time when I broke my arm.
But my hair is so up right now.
I think I'm done with this video. This is the final look. Okay, wait. So I just realized I forgot to put on my final thing. This is my chapstick. This is LANEIGE.
Berry flavor.
Okay, I'm done.